So, a little bit of help with your homework, don't say I'm not generous. So, if you start in the middle, at the equator, you generally find that the weather there is very hot and very wet. So hopefully that'll give you a clue about the sort of biome that exists there. It's the biome with the most vegetation that you get. You'll then see that either side of that there's something else. We'll come back to that in a minute. But above that it's very dry and very hot. So maybe think about the biome that might be associated with that. So you've got this very hot and wet on the equator, and then above it, around the tropics, you've got this hot and dry. So in between, it kind of makes sense that you've got a biome that has that's hot with a dry and a wet season. It's kind of in between that hot and wet and hot and dry area. Above that, you will see an area around the Mediterranean Ocean, and that's maybe a bit of a clue for you. Above that is kind of our sort of area, really. So if you think about what we have in that sort of area, it's quite changeable weather, so a bit wet, a bit dry, never particularly extremely hot, cold, wet or dry. Good for growing things, and think about the types of trees that you get there. If you move higher, think about the trees you'd maybe get in northern Scotland or in Scandinavia. Think about what type of trees maybe you get at Christmas. Maybe that'll help you a little bit. And then as you get higher up, it should be getting colder. So you'll kind of think maybe of like Siberia area, northern Canada, where the ground is frozen a lot of the time. And then finally, right at the top, really, really cold, very dry, some of the driest places in the world, and really, really cold. Hopefully that'll help you a little bit. Try and label all your biomes.